Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Scratch Golf Academy. Today we're going to go over one of the most common problems in the golf swing with amateurs, and that's early extension. So what is early extension? I think a lot of people do get confused about what early extension is. A lot of people think is when you get to the top of your swing, you're early extending your arms like this. Well, this is actually called casting the club. You're almost like casting a fishing rod, right? Early extension actually happens with the lower body. So when we're set up to the golf ball like this, if I bring it to the top, early extension is when these hips come forward like this towards the golf ball. I'm early extending my lower body like this. In turn, my arms and upper body are getting stuck behind. Now I have to fight and flip through the golf ball to make good contact. That's what early extension is, and it's one of the leading causes of a ton of different things to go wrong in the golf swing. One, you immediately lose your posture, right? If you're in a good posture at the top of your swing, now all of a sudden you early extend. Watch how my upper body comes up and I get stuck, and that's not going to be good at all for what you want in the golf swing. And there's one thing that is constant among tour players: no one really early extends. Yes, there's a couple people that do slightly, but most of the best players in the world don't do this. So how do we get rid of this? Well, I want you to imagine that you're set up to your ball here and your butt is up against the wall. Instead of feeling like you're firing your hips, firing forward, that's a big misconception, is people fire their hips forward toward the golf ball. They're like, man, I'm really rotating. Well, you're rotating, but you're not rotating properly. So if you're firing your hips like this and you see your butt come forward, that's no good. I want you to imagine you're set up here with your butt up against the wall. Now, instead of feeling like you're firing your hips forward, I want you to feel like you're almost sitting back here and turning, right? You're going to feel a totally different sensation than what you're used to. A lot of pressure in your lead leg, lead glute, and as you're turning through, you should be able to maintain pressure along that back wall. The other thing too, and it's a big thing that you can identify early extension, is if your back heel is coming off the ground and your knee is coming forward, that's early extension. If your back arm gets stuck behind here, that's early extension. So we're talking about like a weight shift in the golf swing, and you're going to feel a shift from your back leg to your front in the golf swing. Well, what I want you to feel is almost like we're getting to the top here and we are pushing off the ground backwards. So if I'm here, and this is a fun little drill you can do, I want you to swing here and jump backwards, almost like Scotty Scheffler does. We're here, jump backwards, right? Sliding this foot back. So we're here, jump backwards. Okay, what that's doing is it's allowing your hips to clear, but also giving your arms positioning and space to come through the golf ball. If we were to jump forwards, now we're in big trouble. We're here jumping backwards. Now we've created space posting up on our front side. So the way I like to get through this, and I struggle with early extension too in my golf swing, is we work super slow motion, right? And we're going to hit balls at 10%, 20% and work our way up. So 10% golf swing would look something like this. We're going to come here, slow motion, keep our butt back, coming through and actually coming through the golf ball, making contact. It might feel silly, but if you can't do something at 10, 20, 30%, then you can't do it at 100% full swing. It's just a fact. So as we move back here, I want you to feel like we're pushing off the ground, right? But if our weight were to transfer, I want you to think of it transferring this way, from our front toe to our back heel. All right, we're coming this way. I don't want you to feel like it's coming that way. That's no good. We're coming here, pushing off this back leg to our front heel here. Notice how the butt stays back, front leg now straightens. I'll do it this way as well. I'm set up, I want our weight to transfer this way. Here, pushing back our front leg, now comes through, our arms have space to come through the golf ball. That is what we want, and that's what we're going to feel in these slow motion swings. So we're here, set up, we're going to go 40% now. Come back through, here, push, and through. Poor contact shot. What am I going to do? Go to 70%? No, I'm going to stay at 40% until I can hit one or two good. Maybe take a video of myself and make sure the mechanics look good and my hips are not coming forward. I want to be able to see almost some little space As my arms come through the golf ball here, some space in between. You should be able to see daylight through there. So if I'm here, there we go, much better. Now we work up. If you're in the house, put your butt up against the wall, make some swings without losing pressure. That's the easiest way you can feel on how to eliminate early extension. It's a huge thing in the golf swing. I can't say it enough. If you're new here, make sure to hit subscribe to Scratch Golf. It helps us out a lot. If you liked the video, leave a like, give a comment. See you guys out here real soon.